in this session we are going to derive the expression for second equation of motion. In the first equations of motion, we take the equation A is equal to dv by dt and we arrive the equation V is equal to u plus at. Now we are going to take the equation velocity is equal to displacement by time. So the Newton derived this equation from by using the acceleration equation and velocity equation. So that is a uniformly accelerated body. So you bring this t here. So v into dt into ds. So in ds, which is equal to, instead of v, we have to substitute the previous equation v is equal to u plus at here. So v plus at into dt. As usual, so now at the time t is equal to 0, what is the distance traveled? 0. It is a starting point. After the time t, what is the distance covered by the body? It is s. So the boundary condition means you have to fix the initial point and final point. So I will fix the initial point, time is equal to 0. What is the distance? 0. At the time t is equal to t, what is the distance covered? Yes. So now you are going to integrate with respect to limits, with the limits. So here integrating ds, integration of u plus at into dt. The limit for s displacement means you have to substitute the limit of the displacement alone. The limit for the time means you have to substitute the time limits. So the starting point is 0 and the final point is distance s. The object does not covers any distance at the time t is equal to 0. The object covers s distance at the time t is equal to t. So we put the time limit equally by substituting this boundary equations. So integration of ds, which is equal to integral 0 to, now I will split the integration for the two equations separately. Now you take the a outside. So very simple, step by step we are moving very clearly. Yes, okay. What is the integration of ds? Yes, very good students, because we take that integration of dx which is equal to s. So I will take that integration of ds is s alone. Integration of dt is t alone. But integration of t into dt means it is a t power 1. You have to put t power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. Let us see this equation. So integration of ds is s and t is a t and it is a t power 1 plus 1. It is a t squared. Again I will show the previous equation. ds means s, dt means t, u into t and a into t squared by 2. Yes, students, clear? Yes, okay, good. So now the upper limit minus lower limit. For s value, substitute the upper limit value s minus for s value substitute the lower limit value 0 is equal to u into upper limit value t minus lower limit value 0 over then a plus a divided by 2. How? Yes, I will bring this 2 outside. A by 2 into upper limit minus lower limit. So what is the answer? S is equal to u into t plus 1 by 2 a into t squared. So this is the second equations of motion for Newton's equations of motion, which explains the kinematics of the body. So again, for the writing purpose, for the classwork purpose, I will show the pages very clearly. So first you have to write velocity ds by dt, bring the dt this side, we arrive the equation, then substitute the boundary value in the integration form, then you have to integrate these equations, and after integrating you have to substitute the values upper limit and lower limit. Finally you arrive the equation s is equal to ut plus half at squared. Dear students, the next last equation means again I will take the first thing. In the first equation we take that acceleration which is equal to dv by dt. So from the acceleration a is equal to dv by dt only we arrive the equation v is equal to u plus at. Then the Newton arrived the some other equation by using the same equation. A is equal to acceleration which is equal to velocity by time. How he find that means just you multiply and divide by the ds in this equation. So dv by ds into ds by dt. If you strike out the ds and ds, we get dv by dt as it is. So just he multiply and divided by the displacement ds in this equation. Now dv by ds as it is. What is the ds by dt? Yes, the velocity is equal to ds by dt. So velocity is equal to, just you put velocity here. Now you bring the ds here. So what is that? A into ds. So the equation will become A into ds which is equal to V into dv. So the equation will become A into ds which is equal to V into dv. As usual, substitute the boundary value. At time t is equal to 0, velocity is u, distance is 0. At time t is equal to t, velocity is v and the distance covered is s. Just you integrating on both sides. So integrating with the limits. So it is a s. So you see the s. Initial point is 0 and the final point is s. Initial point is 0 and the final point is s. Just you substitute the polynomial here, a into ds, which is equal to integration of v into dv. What is the limit? Initial point u and the final point v. Dear students, very clearly you don't confuse with the limits substitution. So whatever the polynomial is given, it is a velocity, you substitute the velocity limits alone. Here it is the displacement, substitute the displacement limit alone. Here it is a time, so you have to substitute the time alone. So don't confuse with the limit substitution. So you take the acceleration outside, integral ds, then we should not take an outside because we are going to differentiate with respect to velocity only. So we should not be able to take the velocity outside. It is not a constant for this integration. So integration of ds is s. So upper limit minus lower limit s minus 0. But integration of velocity, what is the integration of? So this is equal to x into dx. So what is the formula? X squared by 2. So likewise it is a v into dv, v squared by 2, upper limit minus lower limit. Substitute the upper limit values and lower limit values. So we get the equation a into s, which is equal to half into, so this 1 by 2 is taken outside, upper limit minus lower limit, upper limit minus lower limit. So you bring this to this side, v squared minus u squared is equal to 2a. Yes, this is a third equation of motion for kinematics, which is derived by the Newton. So just I will show that this third equation for writing the classwork purpose. Take the acceleration, multiply and divided by the displacement. We arrive the new equation. Just to bring the ds this side, integrating with the boundary values. And by integrating, by simplification, integration, we get the solution very clearly. Yes, good students. So there is one other equations of motion, s at the nth position. What is the distance covered? U plus a by 2, 2n minus 1. Just you know this equations of motion for your examination purpose. So dear students, so we are completed the 3 equations of motion very clearly. So to summarize, these are all the equations of motion. V is equal to u plus at, s is equal to ut plus copy at square, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. These are all the equations of motion of the uniformly accelerated body. So these equations are used for problem solving purpose. Next video we are going to see that how to solve the problem by using these formulas.